Good morning, it's Ayya Vimala, and it's Friday, June 5th. You'll have to excuse me, I have to turn something off. There we go. It's Friday, June the 5th, we've made it. Okay, I guess we're connected again. I had a message saying we weren't connected. Okay, let's start over again. Good morning, it's Vimala Bhikkhuni, or Ayya. Ayya is another word used in different Asian countries for a bhikkhuni or a Buddhist nun. So Ayya, or which is Ayya, or bhikkhuni. Either one is fine. And if there are a bunch of us, then you can say Ayya Vimala. Otherwise, I know at Blue Lotus, bhikkhuni is just enough because there aren't any more of me. It's Friday morning. We've made it to Friday morning, and that's wonderful. We should all be grateful because we've made it through a difficult week, and the weekend we'll enjoy it. Surround yourself with lovely thoughts and with lovely people online or at social distancing. We're doing this. I really wanted to share something with you special today. You know, I've been asking people if they'll send in questions, and I have a couple of questions, but I want to start with one today because it will also become the content of our meditation. So here's one of the questions I have. Is there such a thing as gratitude meditation? As a guy in recovery, it's important for me to regularly practice gratitude, and I do that in my journaling practice. But I don't recall ever hearing instructions for bringing that to my meditation practice. If there is such a thing, can you guide us in gratitude meditation sometime? So it's a wonderful question, and I think today's the perfect day to do that. So, good morning, everybody. I see your names. Yes, we can practice gratitude on gratitude, and I noticed when I was thinking about this, and what I found was a meditation that Jack Kornfield, who's part of the Insight Meditation group, and very well known. He was one of the first Westerners to he was a monk, I think, for 5 years, maybe more, and then came back. And he and Tara Brach and Joseph Goldstein and Sharon Salzberg were all people who were started in that. It's basically a Theravadan Buddhist secular organization. It's a very, very good group. My experiences with them have been really positive. And if you're traveling, it's good to check them out. They're all over the country. So Jack Kornfield has written a lot, and he's very well known, he's doing a lot of virtual projects, and he's written many really good books. So he has a meditation on gratitude and joy. So I want to give him credit. This is a meditation he wrote, and it's online. You can find it. Just Google Jack Kornfield or Google Buddhist meditation on gratitude. But I like his. There also, let me say, there were a lot more resources on gratitude meditation in the Mahayana tradition. But I think that we work with this meditation on gratitude and joy the same way we work on any of the four viharas, Brahma viharas. So those are the places of higher abode, and those are the four qualities that we can work with and develop. And there's qualities that all spiritual paths should contain. So loving kindness, compassion, sympathetic joy, that's joy for others, that's equal to the joy for ourselves, and equanimity. So as I saw Jack Kornfield's meditation, it's based on that model. So we are feeling gratitude first for ourselves, and then we're extending it out. And I love the words he has, and I really would like you to enjoy this meditation and feel it very deeply. And I think it's perfect for everything going on in the world today, literally in the world today, right? And I think it can bring us all a good sense of reconnecting with what we know is important. Don't let your head get spinning out too much. Keep coming back. This is a way to keep coming back. And gratitude, this person is practicing, has a good practice anyway. And if they're journaling, this meditation will just add to that. And I think this could be a wonderful meditation to do when you get up in the morning. So if you'll indulge me, but thanks to Jack Kornfield, and he's a beautiful writer. So just sit in the posture that's comfortable for you for meditation. And if you're able to, if you're not watching children or trying to do other things with your eyes, just gently close your eyes and breathe. Remember, this work with our breath is the essence. This is where we're going to find our deepest realizations, our deepest insight and wisdom will come from this. It's working with this breath and becoming very focused and having everything coalesce in our bodies. Our breath can be our biggest asset. We are staying with that breath. I know what comes to all of our minds right away is probably, yeah, we can focus on this breath, because even this disease that we're dealing with in the pandemic is all about respiration. It's all about breath. The disease is attacking throats and lungs and causing respiration to fail. So as we're breathing and feeling our belly rising and falling, well, let's begin just by being grateful for this breath, each breath we take. Each breath that isn't a struggle, that isn't painful. And even if we're suffering from chronic pain or from illness, if you're breathing right now, be grateful. I think this is a lesson that we're all learning, right? Breathing in, I take in life. Breathing out, I send out gratitude. So breathe and relax. If you're unable to relax, our breath is going to stay up in the very top of our chest, or almost in the top of our throat. And we want to feel that our body is breathing. We don't even have to be in control of it. We're just allowing it to breathe us, and we're observing that. And I'll read the meditation. Let yourself sit quietly and at ease Allow your body to be relaxed and open, your breath natural, your heart easy. Begin the practice of gratitude by feeling how year after year you have cared for your own life. Year after year. We may have some periods in our life where we don't think we cared for it very well, but right now we're caring for our life just by practicing, just for making this time in our day. We're caring for our lives by being careful about what we do and how we behave during the pandemic. So have gratitude towards yourselves to begin with. You have cared for your own life. Now when you're ready, you've been really being aware with each breath in, thanking yourself, being grateful to yourself for making it this far, for taking care of yourself, for just continuing to exist. You've been giving yourself the opportunities to keep going. You've made choices right enough to still be here. Now let yourself begin to acknowledge all that has supported you in this care. With gratitude, I remember the people, animals, plants, insects, creatures of the sky and sea, air and water, fire and earth, all whose joyful exertion blesses my everyday life. With gratitude, I remember the care and labor of 1,000 generations of elders and ancestors who came before. I offer my gratitude for the safety and well-being I have been given. I offer my gratitude for the blessing of this earth I have been given. I offer my gratitude for the measure of health I have been given. I offer my gratitude for the family and friends I have been given. I offer my gratitude for the community I have been given. I offer my gratitude for the teachings and lessons I have been given. I offer my gratitude for the life I have been given. Just as we are grateful for our blessings, so we can be grateful for the blessings of others. Keep just breathing gently. Let your awareness stay on your breath now. Now, let this rise up easily in your mind, but bring to mind someone you care about, someone it is easy to rejoice for. Picture yourself, picture them, and feel the natural joy you have for their well-being, for their happiness and success. Just think of one person, someone you unconditionally can feel joy for their success. And success, I mean their happiness, the peace they found. With each breath, Offer them your grateful, heartfelt wishes. May your happiness increase. May you not be separated from great happiness. May your good fortune and the causes for your joy and happiness increase. Sense the sympathetic joy and caring in each phrase. When you feel some degree of natural gratitude for the happiness of this loved one, we'll extend this practice to another person you care about. We'll say the same simple phrases that express your heart's resolve, your heart's intention. Okay, let's do that together. Think of another person, someone you can genuinely send gratitude and joy to. See them in your mind's eye. May your happiness increase. May you not be separated from great happiness. May your good fortune and the causes for your joy and happiness increase. May your happiness increase. May you not be separated from great happiness. May your good fortune and the causes for your joy and happiness increase. Now just keep breathing. We've started with ourselves, sending gratitude to ourselves. We've practiced with 2 people we feel we can unconditionally send gratitude and joy to. So now we're going to gradually open it, just like we do in loving kindness. Let's include next neutral people. Think of neutral people as people you don't know them well enough to have an opinion about them. So you can see them and you don't automatically have a thought formation or perceptions about them. You may have perceptions about them, but it hasn't gelled into, oh, I like her or I don't like him, or they're neutral. They haven't created habitual patterned response from you. So this could be people in your neighborhood or people that you have in a group you belong to who you don't know well, but they're neutral because you don't know them very well. But think of a group of people. That can be, maybe those can even be those neutral people. Maybe we have a really large group, like all the people who live in the town we live in. But try not to have it be a group full of people you know who are difficult for you. So to all of the neutral people in the group that I've chosen, may your happiness increase. May you not be separated from great happiness. May your good fortune and the causes for your joy and happiness increase. And now let's try difficult people. Let's stick with a difficult person closer to home. Doesn't have to be someone in your family, although it might be whoever's really wanting your attention right now, or it might be someone who's created difficulties for you recently, or it might be an old difficult person that you're still feel that negative attachment to. So think of a difficult person, someone you're ready to work with. You're ready to let go of some of that attachment you have to them being a difficult person, okay? To my difficult person, may your happiness increase. May you not be separated from great happiness. May your good fortune and the causes for your joy and happiness increase. Now let's think of enemies. And if you feel like it's hard to find an enemy, that is so wonderful. Because if you've been practicing loving kindness, hopefully we may have difficult people, but hopefully we don't like to think of people with hatred or think of them as enemies. That's always separating us. And it's separating us from our own ability to have an open heart. So we need to work changing our attitudes, changing our reactions to people that we think of as our enemies. We may have legitimate issues, but we don't need to have a hard heart. We don't need to deny them the possibility for transformation. And we're not denying ourselves that ability to transform. So think of your enemies. Think of maybe a group of enemies, or if you don't have enemies, just think of difficult people. And you may want to just call even your enemies, just call them very difficult people. Because I think the label is a little bit uncomfortable. Okay. So we're thinking of who we might consider our most difficult people, challenging people, people that we have hardened our heart to. May your happiness increase. May you not be separated from great happiness. May your good fortune and the causes for your joy and happiness increase. Now let's radiate out these qualities to the entire world. And remember, gratitude is with this. So we're working with gratitude and joy. And when we feel sympathetic joy for others, I think that just opens the door. Gratitude becomes, wow, it's right there. So for all living beings all over this earth, all over this entire universe, so all the animals, all the creatures, the young, the old, all beings, the near, the far, the being born, the dying. First, send out your gratitude. Thank you. Thank you to all beings for existing in this world, for sharing the journey, for bringing joy and challenges and teachings into my life. Thank you for being part of my family, for being part of my world, for all beings. May your happiness increase. May you not be separated from great happiness. May your good fortune and the causes for your joy and happiness increase. Practice dwelling in joy and gratitude until the deliberate effort of practice drops away and the intention of joy and gratitude blend into the natural joy of your own wise heart. Thank you. Open your eyes if you like to. Breathe in that joy. Breathe out that gratitude. And whether you're off to do a peaceful protest today or you have to gear up with your hand sanitizer and your mask and your maybe even your gloves to go to the grocery store or get some things you need for your family, do it. Use every contact that you have today with another living being. Let it contain some of that joy, some of this practice. This needs to be our practice, and this will help us, and it will help every living being we come in contact, and then many, many more, because it begins to radiate. So thank you so much. I'll see you I'll be here Sunday morning at 10. So thank you so much for being here with me. Okay, have a beautiful day. Thank you.